Okay, quite a few messages there today in relation to all the news channels and people talking on radio today about the changes that have come into effect from the 1st of November. These changes have been discussed for so long now. It was the end of the year in a few months, in a few weeks, but now it's official. Sean Canny, the Minister, has said that from the 1st of November, these changes are now in effect, and basically what they are as follows, and I'm going to read it out as I received it from the RSA today. So it says, from the 1st of November 2026, new conditions will apply to learner drivers applying for their third or subsequent learner permit across vehicle categories B, car, W, tractor, work vehicle, A1, A2, motorcycles, and AM, mopeds. To obtain a third or fourth learner permit, a person must have taken a driving test in that category within the previous 2 years. The fourth learner permit will be valid for 1 year only. After 7 years, and that's equivalent to 4 learner permits or more, a learner will no longer be able to renew and will instead need to restart the learning to drive process again, beginning with the driver theory test, getting the learner permit and completing the required 12 EDT lessons with an RSA approved driving instructor. If a learner permit has expired for 2 years or more, the holder must also restart that process. So back to theory, essential driver training lessons, etc. There will no longer be exemptions from taking a driving test for medical reasons. And learners who previously received reduced essential driver training lessons or REDT sessions that people can apply for and qualify for if they hold a foreign license from a qualifying country will not be able to avail of that exemption again. Why is the change being made? The purpose of these changes is to ensure that the learner permits are used for their intended purpose. For example, learning to drive under supervision, so that the learner driver can progress to a full driving license rather than being used indefinitely for general driving. So basically, there was people out there availing of the loophole whereby they were applying for their subsequent learner permit and just not turning up for the test, or I don't know, cancelling the test, so they could literally get another learner permit once they had physically applied for the driving test. Now you have to physically sit it, and you have to have qualified under all those other things I just mentioned. Now, I did hear on the radio today that there are 14 people in this country, 14 people who are on 30 or more learner driving permits. And I heard the Minister, Sean Canny, say that there are 20,000 or more on more than 20 learner permits. That's just scandalous. So anyhow, these are the new rules. How is it going to affect you? Do you think that they are the right rules, or do you think they're the wrong rules? I think that, to be honest, it's fair enough. If you haven't learned to drive in 4 years, when you have put in all that cost and all that expense to come out the other side, what are you doing? And why are you not turning up for tests? There's a huge number of people who do not turn up for driving tests in this country. And there is also a very low pass rate as well. So are people prepared, or is it our fault? Or is it the tester's fault? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Comment below. Good stuff.